So this weekend marked the 4th anniversary of the letter, which is now fully published since yesterday. In the letter, I explained that it was the starting point. What triggered the whole thing was a YouTuber channel, and that's not entirely true. Prior to that event, 2 weeks sooner, I was physically assaulted. Nothing dramatic, but it was in an unexpected place by an unexpected person, and there was unexpected attitude from the witness and the police. And that event with the YouTuber event triggered a letter. And what it was about was hate. And the first paragraph, where I said that what that YouTuber think about race, talk about race, was not about race, it was xenophobia. But it was a tribal way to understand the world, by group behavior, group attribute. That's the way people understand, and that's tribalism. Tribalism is not something you want to go away. It's just part of us. But the way we have to activate that tribalism is different. For the primitive, the collectivist, tribalism is about one tribe. In the addendum about tribalism, I give a new definition of tribalism, which is related to Jane. And the tribalism of the collective is based on instinct, emotion. It's a really old tribalism, but there is an anomaly. It's not the tribalism of our ancestors, those who existed 1 million years ago, 3 million years ago. It's an attempt to go back in time, but it won't work. We are no more our ancestors. I mean, biologically, we are no more the same. And the difference is the cognitive function that we not inherited or get. Many animals have cognitive function that they use daily. Dolphin, raven, and so on. The difference is the level to which we can use those cognitive functions. So the civilized, in opposition to primitive, the tribalism of the civilized is to agree on a set of value, an identity, then build a society together and defend it. Defend those values. Not to defend the gene. Now, what can I say? I've learned a lot, but I also was I find something very sad. I have great admiration for many of the intellectual elite I crossed the path, I mean, through the book, of course, and the video. But they do not want to produce a model, an explanatory model. I have just finished today a text that will be on the website this week, which is the the most important page of philosophy. It's written by Karl Popper, and it reminds us of Pericles' speech, of Democritus, and the Yunnan philosopher and Socrates, every philosopher that existed before the Peloponnese War. And after that there was Socrates, Aristotle, and so on, but it was never the same. I believe they can make their mind to make an explanatory model that will be used to build again the civilization. Because it's not only the Occidental civilization that is going down, it's the whole human civilization. They are afraid, perhaps, or they're just not mentally equipped to build, to do that task. You have to take a risk to build this, and Popper did it. It explained to us that our problem started a long time ago. And he said, well, there is two things, there is reason and there is, for our sanity, and liberty. Well, we have lost both. And he was right. There are also people who are right here and there, and so what is the future? The future is to define the human mind, the human identity, and it is based on modern knowledge, like system, distribution law, randomness, the two hemispheres, instinct and cognition. And we have to, and feedback loop. The feedback loop is very important. Pattern recognition, oh yes, yeah. Pattern recognition, feedback loop, point of reference, and other texts I developed that God is a point of reference for our value, but for the outside world is reality, and we use reason to have this. And I will say that spirituality is our feedback loop with God as a point of reference. That God exists or not, for me does not matter. What matter are the value that we have to follow so that everything, every feedback loop works together and work well. And we can see that the collectivist has no feedback loop. They just make stuff up. It's just incredible. It's crazy. They think about something and then they really believe it will happen. There is no concept of the existence of natural law on which we have no power. They have no concept that they are they are part of a whole, the universe, the cosmos, and that whole produces us. We are not the one producing the reality. Reality has produced us. And well, that's incredible. So I will still working on the website, and the big picture is already written, but I not have finished the first reading. Rereading. It will have to go through a second reading and a third reading, but before Christmas it will be on the website, and then there will be ideas by tweet. As you have seen on Twitter, I've published 204 ideas, without counting those for Jordan Peterson. And then I will move to my next project, which is the building of a next generation of civilization. And well, we'll see. So, happy anniversary, and I wish the letter the best. See you soon.